compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense comes on the field first today. Well, Kirk, we were here at the State Fairgrounds last time these teams met. Oklahoma actually jumped on top. After that, a complete burnt orange beatdown. They won it by 31.
Yeah, if I remember right, you're right. It was competitive early, and then Texas 21 points in the second quarter alone. Oklahoma had a very difficult time responding from that Saturday.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
He makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes the grab. It's Ott. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time. To the air. It's Mateer. Who does he throw? He's going deep here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. We'll call for the fair catch here. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion and first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the 1st down and more. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Change of direction. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They could not stop him. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big one. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
Oh, he misfires it again, 3 in a row. Longhorns will line up to boot it away. He's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The pocket breaking down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Across the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Manning. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his second touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Tatum. He's brought down at the 12. That's a poor field position to start the drive. On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Refuses to go down. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Sooners.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Sort of brought down. Sets up the next drive.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. Back to throw. It's Manning. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. The reception makes about 7 yards with fourth down coming up here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Longhorns with first and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 24. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Looking for a man. Sooners territory. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The offense starts with a short field. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Caught quickly. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to pass here on second down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
On the run here, lets it go. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
First down and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry, Kirk. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Now here he goes. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who isn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Mateer. Looking to scramble. On another sack. This defense on fire. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Sooners will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep for the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Good one out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They're standing there, gets hit again.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game finish. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been...
They'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. It's a nice... move the football up to the 27.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
No huddle here for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Punt over the middle. It's Gibson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Sooners offense is on the move now.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Pass caught, second down. Back to throw. It's Mateer, bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion sets up a second down play. Ball handed on. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he throws his third interception of the day. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air and staying on the ground.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Grinding away on the ground. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that.
He's in the clear. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safe.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Broken tackle still going.
Well, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Big throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A great catch and run for 6. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Returner decides to field it. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To the air, it's Manning. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. The clock has stopped and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Offense operates to the +46 after that huge gain. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And a timeout is called. Talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Snags the quick throw. It's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. They'll hold it to the line here with the clock running. The offense decides to just spike the ball here.
No gain on the play.
Now it's second down here. On the ground, it's Ott. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. Now comes the field goal unit. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. Knocks that one right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates. They've taken the lead here in the final minute. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught at the 30. Still running. And they finally... Brown, and what'll be the final play. That's it. Game over. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team could... Bye.